Let's get a quick note on how stocks are trading in the Asia-Pac today. Fran in the newsroom. Fran, it looks like there's a certain earnings optimism that's bubbling into the markets. Tell us all about it.
Bernie, there definitely is. Now, most Asian benchmark indexes are rising today with companies raising growth targets, and a sea of green today that's pushed the Nikkei to rebound for the first time in 10 sessions. The Straits Times Index also higher with Singapore's recession coming to an end in the second quarter. And here's some of the companies that are really rising today with a better forecast for their company outlooks, with Komatsu, the world's number 2 maker of earth-moving equipment, rising more than 6% today. The Nikkei saying it's likely posted an operating profit for the second quarter. And also POSCO, South Korea's a steel maker, it's also the Asia's third biggest, saying that output for this year may be higher than forecast. Also Sony in Japan also rising on a weakening yen. And Goldman Sachs has come to the rescue in Asia today as well. Banking stocks are mostly rising after analyst Meredith Whitney recommended buying shares of Goldman Sachs, the only buy rating she gave among the 8 companies that she covers. And here's how the Asian banking stocks are looking today. Look at MUFG, Japan's biggest bank, rebounding for the first time in 7 sessions, up by more than 3%. And Mizuho Financial, also one of the top 3 Japanese banks, the top performer on the MSCI Financial Index today, up more than 4%. And you see the DBS Bank, Singapore's biggest bank, also rising more than 1% as well. So those are the sea of green that I have to show you today. But we'll have to see if these green shoots, as a lot of our colleagues have been saying, will last, with consumer demand still a question of whether that will be able to be higher or pick up soon. Bernie, back to you.
I thought we banned the term green shoots from our program forever and ever and ever from here to eternity, Fran. But amazing what one person can do in these markets. The Whitney there speaking on behalf of at least one of the banks, and nary a red arrow out there today, Fran. Almost green across the board, right? Not a lot of delineation or polarization. It was basically up and away, of rising tide floating all boats.
Definitely a lot of a sea of green with all the markets up today, and especially because of this positive outlook and a lot of positive momentum that we've been getting from Singapore, and also on China, an optimistic outlook on the GDP forecast there as well, because they're coming up with GDP forecast GDP figures on Thursday, and a lot of analysts are saying that it's going to be better than forecast. Bernie, back to you.